determine if Gordon is in fact still alive.
I had to find someone to change his name.
I am Oakley. I am playing Lours, Kalashtar Druid of the Circle of the Moon. I am thus far the attempted positive moral compass of the group and have failed miserably.
Boo!
Boo earns.
I was saying boo.
When you weren't here, I had to be the moral compass, and it was difficult.
Hi, I'm Fisher. I'm playing Magemak, the Warforged Celestial Warlock. Just here for a good time. Here to put some righteous chromed boots to summon worthy asses. Got it, guys.
Nailed it. First time. First try. Hi, I am Mr. Harper, and I'm playing Natasha Bardingfield, the Lightfoot Halfling Bard. My body may be small, but my cords are large, and my fire's larger.
Aren't you a Swiftfoot halfling bard?
It says Lightfoot over here on D&D Beyond. Maybe it's changed. I thought I was Swiftfoot.
It's probably a typo.
Okay, so I'm Shawbore, and I'm playing Relaxio, a Yanti Hexblade Warlock. And like me, Relaxio likes his coffee like he likes his women. Gay and engaged. How was you, Lacey?
Oh,
I love it. I dig it.
Wow.
Did you say thanks, Lacey, when it was me that said it?
I said that was for you, Lacey.
That was for me. It was for me.
So,
This is where
last
this is
time,
going to
We're
go.
off to a good start.
it's a great start.
Halloween!
I'm going with it's the GM's fault for making us do this live.
I know. It's all on me for this. Right,
I love it. I
so
love it.
last
Oh,
time,
God.
Bagerac, James, Lours, and Natasha rescued the mayor of the town of Jilkoon from some fiendish furniture and predatory plant life. Since then, you've all had a chance to rest up, hit 6th level, and you've got some new toys to play with.
Oh, we've rested. Oh,
Tonight's adventure picks up a few days later on the road back to Waterdeep. It has come to your collective attention that you all have a considerable amount of coin, and the only place you can think of to put it to any good use is back in a major city. So you'll make your way back along the tradeway to Waterdeep. You know the journey will take probably the best part of 2 days, and we pick things up towards the end of your second day of travel. Heavy rain and general bad weather has slowed your progress, and you reckon you're still at least half a day of travel away from Waterdeep. The sun's beginning to set, daylight's starting to fade, and you're looking around for somewhere to possibly pitch up for the night, and fortunately you see the lights of a nearby town. As you get closer to it, the visions of warm fires and affordable beverages dancing through your heads, you can hear the town bell ringing. And the sound grows louder and louder as the town comes into view. What you see before you is a small settlement with a river flowing around it, forming a sort of moat. The town itself is contained within a sort of fairly roughly constructed sort of wooden palisade wall, beyond which you can see a windmill, a tall steeple, high-pitched rooftops of several other buildings. There's a bridge that leads over the moat, with 2 stone watchtowers flanking an open gap in the centre. And as you get closer to the town, you can see farmhands and field workers all hurrying over the bridge inside the defences. You can see figures silhouetted in torchlight pulling these large spiked wooden barricades across onto the bridge. One of them spots your party approaching and calls out, "What are you still doing outside the walls? Didn't you hear the bell? Get in, quickly, unless you want to get snatched away."
Quick.
Snatched by who?
Are you buying me a drink?
Look, I haven't got time to argue with you. Get inside or get killed. It's your choice.
I quite like the idea of the
About
latter,
that
to be fair.
drink.
Hey,
Feel
they're
like I'm
threatening
pretty
you.
good to
Kick
stay
'em.
outside.
All right, guess we'll go in, but all right. I hope
Can
this
I-
doesn't lead to anything.
As you make your
I
way
hope we have just a nice
inside,
session of
you can
drinking.
see various villagers
I
like
hope this
arming.
doesn't awaken anything in me.
I hope it
You can
gets good
see
for
various
sleep.
villagers arming themselves. There's groups grabbing like longbows, heading up onto the sort of like parapet on top of the wall. Others appear to have like farming tools and sort of fairly shoddy looking bits of military equipment, swords, shields going on. Just behind the wall, there's a couple of trebuchets being prepped. And as you get in, this big, sort of heavy wooden gate is closed across the opening. And the figure that is addressing you is a older human male wearing chainmail over sort of leather jerkin. Got shield and longsword strapped across the back. Short, curly grey hair, dark, sunburnt, chocolate skin. Look at you. What are you doing? What are you lot doing outside the walls? Do you know what night this is?
No. I don't even know what day it is.
Sunday?
And this is Game of Thrones.
All right. Well, clearly you're unaware, but this is the night of the Baron's hunt.
Baron's
this-
what?
The
there a circus
Baron's?
in town?
Huh?
Well, every year, about this time, this village comes under attack by an army of the undead. They just
How exciting!
Who's
kidnap
dead?
people. Villagers, our friends, our family. They get taken away, and then they
Well,
come
it's just
back
like
the
it's
next
like
year,
a problem, then.
trying to kill us and take us away.
Why would they want to do that?
What have you done to them?
We don't
Did you
know.
upset them?
The only
Did
thing we
you
can-
start a fire?
No,
Who's a Jew?
Do you want to start a fire?
I mean,
was the fire always burning?
I mean, we've got some oil barrels we can load into the trebuchets. Those
Yeah.
There's a defensive fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Defensive.
might have something to do with the Nightstone. He points towards this enormous black obelisk in the centre of town.
Is defensive fire where you yell, "They're coming right at me," and then set them on fire?
Yeah, that's worked once or twice.
It's coming right at me.
Well, look, if you're any good with any kind of weapons, get yourselves up on the walls. If you want to, the guys could need, a hand with the trebuchets back there.
I mean, we have.
Guys,
Dude.
why aren't there any women?
I was going to say, we have launched the halfling with a trebuchet before. We could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd say probably hold off throwing yourselves over the wall.
Aww.
Let's hold off on that one. That was all me.
I mean, fortunately, we only have to hold them off until the priest can activate the Nightstone. That tends to drive the rest of them away.
Why doesn't he just
Dude.
activate it now?
It's
Don't trust this priest.
ritual thing. It takes
It's all priesting.
takes a while to warm it up. He's already started, and you can see there's just a dwarf in robes just sort of knelt next to this huge monolith thing. Just
Not a priest.
just
Lours is a
chanting.
priest, aren't you?
I mean, kind
I don't
of.
think he is. I haven't seen him around any boys.
It's not a no. It's a priest.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Jesus.
I did have to.
Oh,
I did have to
God.
persuade. I did have to convince him really hard that I was 32.
That's what they will say.
Shit, I almost stabbed myself.
Wow.
So whilst you're milling around and discussing this, let's say, generously, you hear a voice shout from the top of the wall, "They're coming!" And there is this
Right at us.
low, mournful sound carried on the wind. Very similar, yes.
Is it James Blunt?
I was
The
genuinely
James
about
Blunt
to go.
dead.
Does it sound a little bit like wah, wah?
You hear it again. It sounds like a hunting horn.
Just choked on my own saliva.
Fucking winning at life.
Oh.
Hey, think yourself lucky. Some people on the internet would pay money to choke on your saliva.
So there are ladders leading up onto the ramparts if anyone wants to go up and take a look.
I'll go.
I'll get a
I'll
stool and then
go.
I'll go. I'll get a stool and then I'll go.
Why don't I fly above it?
You can fly above it, sure. I'm gonna get a stool.
Alright.
I'll go look at the ramparts, see what's coming.
I mean, I was
I'll have a
offering
look.
to fly you above the wall, to be honest.
So through whatever
You know
means,
how he hates that.
through whatever means you choose to, those of you who are getting up to take a look over the wall, you can see outside of the town is approaching this enormous army of skeletons. There are just these pinpoints of green light, which you can make out as this sort of unearthly fire in their eye sockets. At the head of the army is a figure in really badly rusted and dilapidated armour on top of the skeleton horse. And either side of them these two enormous skeleton minotaurs carrying huge axes, and swarming over the top of this is just this cloud of bats.
This sounds an awful lot like a vampire or a necromancer. Maybe both.
It to sound a lot like Christmas, to be honest.
Wrong season, mate.
I'm waiting for Jack Skellington to come out.
When's the Pumpkin King get here, Tom?
When Em's finished carving.
So as you see them approaching, the commander pulls on the reins and stops the horse and just holds up a hand, and the entire army stops in their tracks. And they draw a sword and lower it towards the gates. And as they do, a group of skeletons stand in front of them and draw bows, knock arrows, take aim at the walls. And as they do, the two huge Minotaur skeletons start making their way forward. I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Already!
Starting early.
Fly like an eagle.
I'm just checking it.
That is distinctly average.
So, let's roll through the group then. Bagerac.
16.
16, fantastic. Faye.
19.
19, brilliant. James.
15.
15. Lours.
10.
Excellent. Magemak.
15.
15, good shout. Natasha.
18.
18, lovely. And
That's how it
Relaxio.
meant to be.
16.
16,
Is that
brilliant.
me first? Bam.
Okay.
Okay. It's probably going to be your best roll of the entire night, in all fairness.
Who, me?
It's definitely going to be mine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so Faye, you're up first.
Okay.
I think. Have I got that right?
Yes.
Got
Yep. Faye, you're up first. Natasha, you're on deck. Faye, what are you doing?
I am going to drink one of my mutations.
Yep.
And I am going to go with celerity just to change things up for once.
Okay.
Makes you move super
Alright,
fast, right?
steady.
Clarity.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, it gives me extra dex scores. I just think as we're up on a wall, like hand-to-hand combat's not going to be too useful. So, so yeah, I will, and then can I do that as well? That bonus action. I'll do that on my next one. I will use my crossbow, please.
Excellent.
How far away is the captain guy?
I would say probably about 60 feet away.
Okay. That's a roll at disadvantage then for that, would I? Because it says range 30 and then brackets
Yes,
120.
yeah. So we're just
That's
about
pretty
within range,
short.
but they are. It would be a disadvantage, yes.
How far away did you say they were?
So-
Sorry.
About 60 feet.
Okay.
Is that all of them are 60 feet or just him? Is he further back or are there
The-
any that are really within
So you got the front
30?
line. So you got the commander. You got a front line of
Yeah.
skeletons getting bow and arrows ready. You got the two larger Minotaur skeletons moving forward.
Okay. But there's none within 30 feet range.
Not yet, no.
I'll go with the commander then.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll to hit, please, with disadvantage.
No, oh yeah, sorry, yeah. 20.
That hits, yeah. Go roll some damage.
Hang on,
Woo.
20 on a disadvantage. Fuck me.
I got +5 as a modifier.
Nice.
Don't be doubting our Faye.
8.
Fantastic. So as the opening salvo takes place, this. But is it a crossbow you got there?
It is a crossbow, yeah.
Yeah. So even though you're at a decent enough distance, you're able to steady yourself just on the parapet wall, and it goes. Bink. Hits him straight in the chest.
Nice. Does it look like it actually registers? It's not like the kind of undead where we're going to like loot a load of crap at them and they don't give a shit.
They've kind of just looked down and then looked up at you and snarled.
No signs of pain or anything then.
No.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Shame.
That's it for me, thank you.
Okay, no worries. So, moving on then. Natasha, you're up. Bagerac, you're on deck.
Great.
Fireball.
Don't tempt me.
Well, we all know it's coming.
I mean, it's very much within range.
Do it.
Yeah, I cast Fireball at the commander. Fuck
Jesus.
it.
Okay, go for it.
Fuego!
Ah,
They need a dex saving throw of 16.
So the dex.
Wow.
16. Okay.
Nice.
That's a 20 feet sphere, so that's going to get the archers as well.
Okay, cool.
So,
And they're all dead.
Did you manage to find a stool though? Because can like Natasha even see over the
I
parapet?
found a stall.
Yeah. Convenient.
Yeah.
It was outside someone's house. I don't know why they left it there.
what are they looking to beat?
16.
16.
Dexterity.
Okay, so the commander sees it coming and manages to pull the horse back just enough to avoid it. The archers, on the other hand, not so much.
Okay, so On a successful save, they only take half as much damage.
Yes, yep. So Commander just manages to get back, but they still get caught just on the outside of it.
Okay.
Cool.
Skeletons are too busy readying bows and arrows.
So we'll do the command. We can do the commander's damage first.
Yep.
I'll do that.
Okay, so that's just the 4d6.
But if you just roll
Christ!
just roll 8d6, we'll do half damage to the commander, full damage to everyone else.
Okay, cool. So 23.
Oh wow, you got
23.
3 1s there.
Okay.
But I got 1 6.
Yeah. All of the archers are immediately just immolated.
Wait, would that count? Would that
and turn to
have
dust.
all my spell attack and stuff? By the way, if I did it that way, I've never. If I cast it like that.
So if you have a look on your D&D Beyond sheet, that'll list the damage for it, which I believe is 8d6.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. That makes sense.
So yeah, all of them
it's
take
already done for me.
all of the skeletons are just immediately just consumed by this ball of fire that just explodes from behind their ranks. The commander and his horse, not so lucky. So they take
12.
Yep.
11 and a half.
12 damage. Yeah. Round it up, baby.
Okay. Cool. Anything else from yourself?
No, I think I'm good with that one. Thank you.
No worries. So, next up, Bagerac.
So are the Minotaur guys still walking towards the
They
gate?
are still walking forward, yes.
How far away are those?
I'd say at this point they're probably about 30 feet away. We're about halfway from the front line to yourselves.
And where are these barrels of oil they've got?
So the barrels of oil are set up next to the trebuchets.
How heavy are they?
Heavy enough that you could easily lift one into a trebuchet.
Could I throw one over the wall at the Minotaurs?
Fire.
Well, fuck the
I would
trebuchet
That's what the
say,
trebuchet's for.
yeah, I'd say, because the whole point of the trebuchet is that you can light it and then just yeet it so that it shatters properly. You
But a
can certainly try.
trebuchet.
then. Dear God. Kill it.
I'm going off the fact that I can push, drag, or lift 1,080 pounds here.
Oh yeah, so you could quite easily just lift one of these barrels.
And then if I throw it out, do you reckon I'd get as far as the Minotaurs?
You can certainly try.
At them. Yes, I'm going to grab an oil barrel and try and throw it at the Minotaurs.
All right, cool. So you manage to grab a barrel, effortlessly hike it up onto your shoulders, run up onto the parapet, and you're just going to throw it. Can you just make me a let's call this a dex check?
I'm going
Please.
with I'll take the plug out the barrel just before I throw it.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
it's sort of open, but not. It's an 18 for dex.
Yeah. So you manage to land it. Sort of as it spirals through the air, you can see just this trail of oil leaking out from it, and it just hits the ground and shatters and just splashes, completely covering both of these Minotaurs.
Nice.
Anything else from yourself?
I can only do. I can only do one action per turn, can't I?
That would certainly count as your action. You still got bonus action.
I don't know what I can do as a bonus action though.
Does list it on D&D Beyond.
My bonus action just says 2 weapon fighting. I don't really. I
Okay.
don't know. I'm just gonna leave that set up for the next person. Let's leave it.
Fair enough. So, Relaxio,
It's me.
you're up. James, you're on deck.
Well, I'm one of them idiots that didn't go up.
Yep.
So I can't really see what's going on.
Just see me run down, grab an oil barrel, and run up in the lobby.
I'd say based on the commotion that your teammates have just caused and the sort of general preparedness of the people, the sort of villagers up on the wall, you've got a rough idea of what's going on.
Yeah. I'm just wondering how it's going to affect my actions. I feel like I'm getting a little bit nervous. And then I'll dig in through my pockets, pull
Yeah.
out this little brown pouch.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to you, Tom. Okay, I am going to. This is a tough one. I'm going to get my cloak of concealment.
Yep.
I'm going to wrap it around me.
Yep.
I'm going to lie. I'm going to go up to the first set of stairs I can come across.
Yep.
And I'm going to lie as flat as I can on the second step up.
Okay.
I'm just going to hold there for now.
That's fine.
Fantastic.
Just make me a stealth check, please.
Going to go
Oh,
swimmingly.
Bloody love to. Right, where's my stealth check? Excuse me. Oh, I hate this.
If you do exclamation mark, check, space, stealth.
There we go. So I got 10, Tom.
Okay. So yeah, you believe that you're carrying yourself off as a passable bottom of stairs rock.
It's a tactic.
Brilliant.
It's a tactic just to assess the battlefield first.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's his
Cool.
favourite tic tac.
So with this, who's up on the wall at the moment?
Me.
Me.
I'm
Okay.
flying above it.
So those of you with a view of the scene outside can see that the two Minotaurs have just made their way. They've got to the bridge now, and they're starting to try and take apart the fortifications with their axes.
Hopefully
Both of
they're
them,
still covered in oil.
they are still covered in oil. Yes, yep. Both of them take a decent swing and just manage to start. They've sort of cracked the barricades in the centre, and they're just getting ready to just like shove them off the bridge. You can see them sort of lowering the one axe to the side and just sweep across. Those of you up on the parapet and James, can you all make me a dex saving throw, please?
Crap.
As
Oh,
a
no.
huge cloud of bats start to swarm
Oh,
the top of the ramparts.
Hey,
I see these coming.
15.
Was it Dex? Sorry.
Dex, yes,
Or,
please.
yeah.
And that one, EG 0.
Oh my god. That's a 0. Nice.
Oh, even with advantage, I got a 9. Fucking yes.
Wow. I did okay.
Oh,
then.
is it a saving throw? Sorry, I did a check. Oh shit. Saving throw. Oh, I got a 22. There you go.
Nice.
Okay. So, Bagerac, you're fine.
Yeah.
Natasha, you're fine.
I got 23, by the way.
Faye's fine.
Nice.
James,
20.
yeah. Both you and Magemak, not so lucky.
20 doesn't pass.
No.
Are you questioning?
Basically,
Oh, I
you're
got a
being
15
being
as well,
swarmed at
so-
this point.
So I take it. I'm going ahead.
But fortunately, you are being swarmed by small bats, so both of you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
Aren't I glad I'm
Okay.
hiding as a rock now?
Solid as a
Good.
rock.
So, James, you're up. Magemak, you're on deck.
He's literally just put BRB as you said that.
Oh, Lord.
Skip him. He's as good as dead.
Just skip
Or
him and
kill
go
him.
to the next person.
You can't believe that 20 isn't.
Probably more like there's a small child screaming down the house.
All right.
Going with what I said.
We'll bump him down. Magemak, you're up.
I'm not prepared for this. You've got to wait for James.
Oh my
I'll
god.
do it.
I'll go.
I'm gonna cast, to no surprise, Summon Lesser Demons.
Okay.
On the people on the wall.
Yeah.
So where are you casting this?
I'm gonna put them round. I'm gonna put them near Faix and Bagerac.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Can you roll me a d6, please?
Yeah. It is a 1.
That's 1. So as you do this, you see the golden pillar of light just blast down next to your comrades, and 2 Modron Quadrones appear and immediately turn and see what's going on and start drawing their own bows and aiming at the skeletons approaching the walls.
That's my boys. You guys doubted me then, didn't you?
Yep.
Nope.
Pieces of shit.
Oh.
I was just thinking if they attack me, I'm going to crush them.
I was thinking about how hilarious it would be, but
I'd
that was
grab them and
ruined.
eat them over the wall.
Okay, James, you back?
I am.
Excellent. What are you up to?
fucking hell.
How far away is that captain from me again?
Too far.
I'd say about 60 feet.
How far? How far? The Minotaur's been hit. I can't remember.
Minotaurs are currently splashed in oil and are clearing the barricades off the bridge.
Okay, I will bonus action Zephyr on. Are they both covered in oil?
They are, yes.
Can I light a torch and drop it on them?
You certainly can, yes.
That, please.
You better not hurt my
Cool.
Modrons.
That's fine. Don't worry, the Modrons are on the wall. Yeah, if you just go ahead and make me a dexterity check, please. And basically, don't biff it.
I mean,
Yeah.
8.
That's fine, yeah. For a minute there, it looks like you're about to just drop a flaming torch into the moat, but fortunately, the wind catches it and manages to land it nicely on the first Minotaur, bounces off its skull, and hits the second one. They're both now on fire, and wholly more terrifying
Yay!
to look at.
Yay! Eat shit.
Hooray!
I guess the big pool of oil is still further away, so that's not on fire.
The
Yeah.
main sort of pool of oil, yeah, it's further back.
I presume that's an action.
That would be your action, yes.
In which case, I'd like to use a bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Yep.
And I'd like to move up into the air, but like forwards 30 feet. But I want to be way up in the air so that it gets to me.
Yep.
Although presumably the bats are being pricks up there.
That's fine. Bats are being pricks, yes. So, with that done then, we will move on. The commander raises their sword and another group of skeletons take up an archer's position in front of him. Lours, you're up.
Okay. Just to clarify where everyone is at the moment, there's the 2 Minotaur things are trying to get over the bridge at the moment.
Yes,
aren't they?
yeah, they're currently on the bridge, on fire, clearing the barricades out of the way.
And everything will have to come across this bridge to
Yes.
get in. I will defer to you into how long this lasts for, because Reddit seems to think this lasts forever, so I might royally fuck everything up down here.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Plant Growth on the point just in front of the bridge. It's
Okay.
a 100-foot radius circle, and everything becomes overgrown, and they must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves.
Okay, so you're just basically making like a massive
Swamp.
Yes.
Yep.
But I will exclude the area where Bagerac is near.
I'm on the wall still.
Oh, I thought you went up. My apologies. Then I will exclude nothing, and I will just put everything in front of the bridge as growth. I don't know how long it lasts. It doesn't say it has a duration, but Reddit.
Do you know how
says it lasts
flammable it is?
So
I
as
don't know if
you
it's flammable either.
as you stand there making your druidic incantation, you can feel the vital energy of all of the roots and deeper plants that have sort of gotten their way underneath the path, and they all of a sudden start to burst up, and there's this mass of like vines and roots and smaller flowers that just start growing up, and the entire area in front of the bridge now is just this absolute mass of overgrown plant life, and you're almost sure that you can see the commander sneering a little bit.
Okay.
It's not a concentration spell, so you've just literally
not.
channeled your vitality into these plants, and they have responded in kind. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
No. I'm going to see what that does before I try anything else.
Okay. The commander is not best pleased with this, and they raise their swords to the air and lower it again. And another group of 5 skeletons moves in front of the archers and start making their way towards the town, albeit somewhat impeded now due to the fact that they were not prepared for gardening.
I thought the archers were fuegoed.
Say again, sorry?
I thought the archers were dead.
Yeah, but he's got more.
Oh, right, okay.
This is an army you're up
Obviously.
against. Okay.
Hey!
I didn't know more would move forward, so.
With that, you hear a sound from behind you, and there is this sudden crack as a bolt of lightning strikes the Nightstone in the centre of town.
Oh no.
And you can now see
Damn,
on the
that was
side of it
nasty.
there is a symbol etched in of 3 lightning bolts. The first one is now glowing.
Oh. Okay.
Sprinkle some water on it.
So, back to the top of the round. Faye, you're up. Magemak, you're on deck.
Am I?
Nope, sorry, that was a note that I made a mistake with.
Oh, he got 0, didn't he?
No.
You're much
I rolled
further
a
down.
15.
You
I
are
rolled a
further
0
down
on
the
my
list.
save.
Faye is up. Natasha is on deck.
Thank you.
I will evoke my Crimson Right.
Yep.
You don't have any rights.
I fucking do.
Not as a woman.
Great response. Great response. Top draw. Top draw.
So I take 3 damage.
Yep.
What, for the joke or for the?
Or for having rights, I mean. What...
Yeah.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah. Essentially. Right, that's that one done. What is the is the captain undead?
You assume so.
Does he look like a skeleton?
It doesn't look healthy. They're not.
Okay.
They're not skeletal. There's like they've got this very pale white flesh that is drawn incredibly tight onto the skin. They like you're aware of how unwell you look on a normal day, and this guy looks like a good factor of 10 worse.
Whoa. Okay. I'll go with my crossbow then, please.
I
Cool.
don't think you look that bad, by the way. I don't know what he's on about.
Just awful.
Ruthless.
I'd say nothing. She's got a knife there. We saw her stabbing a pumpkin.
23.
Yep, that hits. Roll some damage, please.
What's it? Is it psychic or lightning?
I'm also enjoying Relaxio's panda t-shirt there.
represents.
Lightning damage, isn't it? So 4 piercing and 5 lightning. So 9 altogether.
Fantastic. 4 piercing, 5 lightning. Yeah. So yeah, effectively
That's me
they've
down.
just been hit with what looks like a thunderbolt, and they almost like you see them sort of fall backwards, almost falling off their horse. They manage to quickly just grab the reins and sort of haul themselves back up, and at this point you can see that their face is now visibly very agitated. Okay. So, Natasha, you're
Fireball.
up. You're doing another fireball. Okay.
Zoom
Where's
On the
this-
commander. Fireball.
Okay, go for it.
Fuego!
Fuego indeed. So,
Fuego.
commander. Yeah,
Muy
that's going to be
fuego.
another group of archers getting caught in that. What's the DC?
The DC is 16 dex.
16. Okay, not
Natasha
so
is
bad.
in
The commander once again manages to see you telegraph it, moves back. In doing
See.
so, manages to knock one of the archers out of the way. But 4 of them still taking full damage from this. So if you go ahead
Okay.
and roll me a damage, please.
Okay, that is 24.
24, Jesus Christ.
Nice.
So yeah, the commander's horse is blasted apart. The commander is now on the floor, and yeah,
Yay.
all of the skeleton archers go up in flames, even the one who thought they'd got away with it, but no.
Fuego!
Anything else from yourself?
I give Bardic Inspiration to Bagerac.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
So, Bagerac, you're up. Relaxio, you're on deck.
I'm on deck.
So the 2 Monitors are still alive, aren't they? Just damaged, I take it.
They are, yes. Yeah.
They're still
They've been
alive, but
quite
very
angry.
badly burned.
You can't even tell if they're badly burned. Like, at this point, they're just terrifying, on-fire, giant bullhorn skeletons carrying huge axes. Part of you thinks they look really awesome.
Okay.
It sounds like a shitty Meatloaf album cover.
How far away are they from the wall?
At this point, I'd say they're probably about 10 feet in front of the wall.
Okay. I'm going to throw a javelin at one.
Cool, that's fine. Roll to hit, please.
Don't forget.
When did we get javelins?
Yeah, the first one's a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll for some damage, please.
That would be 9.
9, excellent.
And then I will do my second attack again. We'll do the same. Oh, that's also 21 to hit.
Also hits. You throwing at the same one or a different one?
I throw it the same one.
Cool, go for it.
That's only 5 damage that time.
That's fine. So yeah, they are. Both javelins go straight through. So now this thing is on fire, carrying an axe, has already got fairly enormous horns, but now also has 2 javelins sticking out of its skull. You're fairly certain you've done some damage. You're also definitely convinced that this is one of the coolest looking things you've ever seen. Anything else from yourself?
I don't think I can do anything else, so no, I'll leave it at that.
Cool, no worries. Okay, so Relaxio, you're up.
Yeah, so I'm not feeling really safe where I am at the moment. I feel like I'm, you know, I'm a bit vulnerable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like a caterpillar, I'm going to stay wrapped in the cloak.
Yep.
I'm going to sort of like move up a couple of steps. So I'm almost at the top. So like 2 from the top. And then I'm going to lie sort of sideways on against the stair this time.
Okay, that's fine.
And yeah, I think I'm cool with that. I'll let everyone else do all the work today.
Okay, fair enough. So, Right. I am going to need everyone who is on the walls to make me another Dex saving throw, please.
Oh,
God.
God.
Do it right this time and actually put save in.
Should I bother to roll or
Fuck!
should I just take the damage now?
No, I did not do well.
Being as we need to roll like higher than a 20, and that's not going to happen.
A 2 is like a 1, right?
Nope.
Fuck.
Our Spoons rolled an 18 for me.
Nice.
Better than what I rolled.
Did anyone roll less than a 5?
Yes.
No.
Oh wait, with my modifier, no.
Cool. So again, the swarm of bats descends and just starts mobbing you, but this time you're a little bit more prepared for it and manage to just swat them away. At this point, the flaming Minotaur skeletons are at the gate, and they're starting to beat the door down. Right. Who is up next? James, you're up. Magemak, you're on deck. James, what are you up to?
Is he dead?
Nice.
Hello?
Still, there
There
we
we
go.
go.
There we go.
Sorry, my headset was playing up.
That's right.
Am I within 50 feet of the captainy chap?
You are, yes.
Ow.
Yep.
Alright. I've got Zephyr Strike already going, so I'm going to go in and try and attack him again.
Cool.
Try
Go
and
for
attack him
us.
for the first time, I should say. Oh dear. 8.
No. An 8 misses. How are you attacking?
Rapier. I was diving in and attacking with my rapiers.
Yeah. No, that is a miss, unfortunately.
13.
Also misses.
Okay.
Oh dear.
On your way down, basically, a cloud of
Opportunity
bats has
attack,
managed
get
to
him.
distract you long enough that you've just kind of dived in with both rapiers and just gone wide of the target.
And 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Cool. I am on. T1 damage.
How much, sorry?
How many ones?
It's T1.
Okay.
And I does he have a bow? See anything like a bow on him or?
I mean, he did. He's now whatever the undead equivalent of dead is. So that
is
last
he?
rapier strike has just basically cut his head clean from his body. It's gone sailing through the air into a confused mass of skeletons. And you're immediately aware you're surrounded by maybe 100 or so of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna like jump up and fuck off back towards the wall as fast as I can.
That's fine. What's your movement speed?
I think it's 50 when I'm in the air.
Yeah. And you
So I
already
should be
moved
over the
50 to get
moat.
into him.
No, I moved 20, so I presume I've got 30 left.
Oh, I see. Yep. Nope, that's fine. Yep, you just about managed to get out, and thanks to Zephyr Strike, you avoid the grasping, brittle, bony claws of everything trying to scrabble at you.
Aha. All I can say is thank God for Natasha's fireballs.
Yep. So the group of soldiers that had started making their way towards the gates are now completely tangled up in Lours' new garden that he's just sprung up
Worth it.
outside the front. So they're not having the most most forgiving of time.
Are they as lost
Trying
as
to
a pensioner in Webs?
I'd say close.
What?
God.
As
So
lost as a pensioner in Webb's garden centre.
Magemak, you and your new drone buddies are up.
Nice.
My dad built the car park for Webs. Mm-hmm.
What do you want me to do?
It's your turn, mate. What do you want to do?
I haven't decided yet. How about
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast?
Hey.
Something.
Didn't see that one coming.
In
So-
the shocking
Say
turn
the
of
thing,
events.
Warlock.
So you got the 2 on fire Minotaur skeletons that are now banging down the door.
What, banging down the door?
So you got 2 on fire Minotaur skeletons that are trying to get through the door oh, my mic. God damn it. You have 2 on fire Minotaur skeletons trying to get through the door.
So I suppose I need to kill one of them.
You can try.
Would help.
That would be helpful.
Would it be handy?
Do they? Do they not just want to like leave now that the captain's dead though?
They seem pretty intent on getting through the door.
They seem pretty
We-
chill.
Okay.
Do presume that the captain was controlling them and that there's not like a third party hidden somewhere.
I
Hmm.
mean,
I think it might be something to do with this moon curse or night curse or
the big
whatever it was.
stony thing.
Probably
nurse.
because they did, in fairness,
Oh,
say
yes.
every month
Fucking
they come
night
after
nurse.
us.
Night nurse.
So, Magemak, what are you up to? What are we doing?
A bit of rune terror. I mean, what am I doing? I don't know. I was going to do Eldritch Blast. I was going to shoot one of them on fire people.
Go for it. Cool.
I was waiting for him to say your mum, but
I hit
Oh,
for 22.
shit.
That definitely hits. Roll me up some damage.
8.
Yeah, you've just blasted one of their skulls apart.
That's what I like to do.
Boys.
creation, you've ruined it.
Yeah, the one that's already taken 2 javelins to the skull just suddenly just gets blasted apart by this beam of golden radiant eldritch energy and just scattered flaming bits of bone everywhere.
Sweet.
You got a second shot?
I can't do anything. What with my Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, you get 2
Goes
shots.
off twice.
Oh, fuck me. Let's go.
No.
You get 3 at level 11.
Got another 22.
That definitely hits. Roll me up some more damage.
A total of 1.
Wow.
Yeah, buoyed up a little bit too much by that first shot. The second one doesn't do as much. Doesn't leave as much of an
It's like
impact.
a
But you definitely,
really accurate flicking of the eyes.
yeah, you definitely knocked off a good 1/4 inch from one of its horns.
That's what she said.
Cool.
Can we say hello then?
Seeing this, both your quadrones decide to take aim at the same Minotaur and fire off. Oh god, they get 4 bow attacks each. Okay.
Oh, we're here till
my-
Christmas.
Oh my
Kitty was not
God.
interested.
Let's just have a look. What do they
Do you want me
get?
to roll some?
Nope, that's fine. We've got 3 hits on the first volley.
I can do some rolls.
So
Three,
6 hits in total. Is that right? That's trying to do a lot of maths at once. Thank God we've got a bot here.
Hmm.
No. Yeah. So between them, they loose off like 8 arrows apiece and managed to send home enough damage to just bring down the second Minotaur skeleton. So, with that, Lours, you're up.
So there's only the hundreds of undead to deal with
There's
now.
only 100 or so skeletons beyond the wall to deal with now.
I take it they all look like they are. They're all still moving on the fortifications at the moment. aren't
Yes,
they?
yeah, they're still approaching.
Uh, Are any of friendly people in front of the bridge?
No, everyone is inside the walls.
Okay. I will. How much stuff is getting towards the bridge at the moment?
At this point, there is certainly like a rank of 5 skeletons that are certainly trapped in the growth. The remaining army is like starting to make its way forward a little bit.
Okay. I will drop Moonbeam on top of as many as I can with the 5-foot radius.
That's
that it
cool.
has.
Fine. What's that? Dex.
Con saving.
Con
throw
save.
of-
Let's see. What is it? 5-foot radius?
Yes.
How many skeletons can you fit into 5 foot? How many skeletons could you fit into a 10-foot circle?
Oh, I don't know, about 30.
I'd say.
Depends if you fold them.
Let's say 12.
What if they stood on each other's shoulders?
Is it more than you can get in a closet?
How many does it take to screw a light bulb?
Wow,
Let's
that
see.
is some
Cons.
damage,
That's... And what they're looking to beat?
60.
These nuts.
Yeah, you've basically just mullered 10 skeletons into radiant paste.
Nice.
And a medium
Well done.
pace.
Cool. Anything else from yourself?
No, I'm going to leave it there.
So I'm just going to
in front of the
gleefully
bridge,
death laser onto that.
and I will move it.
With
on
that,
next.
there is another crack of lightning from behind you, and this time you can see that the monolith, all 3 lightning bolt symbols on there are illuminated. It's starting to hum with energy, and all of a sudden you just see this pulse of energy travel out from it and out into the surrounding forest, through the wall beyond, and as it hits the ranks of the skeletons, it just starts turning each of them into dust as it travels through, back,
Oh.
right the way down the lines.
You see a wagon car go
Nice.
88 miles an hour and some flame come out the back.
And with that, I will say that combat has ended. Natasha,
Yes.
can you just make me a quick medicine check, please?
Oh, god damn it. Medicine?
Are you dead?
Maybe. That's what the medicine check might be for. 12.
You should know from all these medicinal
Can I
doctors
help?
who
So-
use parties.
As the skeletons are turned to dust and the cloud of bats fly away, you're feeling pretty proud of yourself, but then you notice a sort of an itching sensation on your neck.
Oh no.
Herpes.
As you reach up to touch it and pull your
Herpes.
hand away, you see a little
Herbs.
bit of blood on your fingers.
Herbs.
Oh, that's not a
Natasha's
good
dead.
sign.
At this point, the village
Oh.
leader, the guy who ushered you inside, looks and goes, "I'm sorry, but you have been cursed by the Baron.
Whee.
What now?
Don't break quarantine.
You've been cursed. Sorry, there is no hope for you in a few hours."
No. Sounds a little extreme, right?
I
Like,
vote we trebuchet out the wolves.
I
Leave
mean,
her outside.
now that you've been bitten by one of his bats, you will fall under his spell and likely betray us all. We have no option but to burn you at the stake, just to.
the dead one that's out there.
Oh,
Like,
no, that was the Baron's second in command. It's not the Baron. The
oh.
Baron's in that manor house, and he points down, and you don't know why you didn't notice it on the way here before, but as you look out into the fields beyond the town in the setting sunlight, you can see that there's a large manor house that appears completely out of place in the middle of a farm field.
Right.
Oh, that
Should
man.
have seen that. What if we set that on fire instead of me?
Don't be foolish. I mean, yes, the Baron clearly has a cure for this curse, but no one's ever gone into the manor and come out alive. And
That
Well,
sounds like a
afraid
challenge.
you're-
I'm in.
your
I'm
only
in.
option is death by burning at the stake, and we'll have to move quickly because this curse will
Whoa,
usually
whoa,
kick into
whoa.
full effect around about midnight.
Right, and what time is it now? We
Looks,
got ages yet. We got
looks-
hours.
looks at the town clock and goes, "Well, I mean, it's only 7, so we've got a few hours
Yeah,
yet."
I go to the bar. I can get that cure. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Hey,
Don't worry.
as long as
You
you're
sound
outside
worried.
of our walls, then I'll be honest, I'm kind of all right with this. Managed to activate the Nightstone, so we know we're not going to get any more soldiers and skeletons coming after us.
Right.
I mean, by all
Good.
means, if you wanna go try the Baron's Manor, be my guest. But if you come back and you're not
guess-
cured, then I'm afraid we're just gonna have to burn you.
Okay.
I'm good with these terms. Let's go.
Yeah.
So go fuck up a baron, guys.
Do we have to? I'm really tired. I'd rather just stay here for a bit, to be honest.
Shut your whole mouth, Faye.
Are we
forget how-
sure it's not the hurts? We sure?
You forget how long you would have been in prison if it weren't for me.
Oh yeah, I do. To be fair, I've got a short-term memory.
Out
Yeah.
of character, how much
Right,
money
I
does
do
she have
forget.
split 6 ways?
Aren't you the moral one here?
Yeah,
what?
hold on.
Yeah.
What?
The one who
Nah,
said,
you didn't
I'm,
say that.
I'm this group's moral compass. Who keeps
Take a
me, you know.
cash.
We are fucked.
I don't actually say that.
So let's go, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
There's
Is there a
barons to
rush?
be persuaded. Yes.
So the gates are pulled back, and you're allowed to move out. And as you make your way across to the farmland, you can see sitting in the middle of this field is a tall, 3-story, very gothic-looking manor house that is definitely out of place. Like there's no path or road. It literally looks like someone's just dropped it onto this field. There's a low sort of green mist encircling the perimeter of the building. The upper windows are completely darkened and are circled by this swirling flock of ravens. From the ground floor, you can see from the windows there appears to be candlelight and the occasional flash of electric blue light. And as you get closer, you can see the light from the building is just silhouetting this figure standing in the field in front of you. And so at this point, you are probably about 100 feet away.
I think that's close enough for me to shoot him.
You can certainly
I'm
try.
serious.
What kind of
The
figure?
mercy killing.
Longbow, range 150. Yeah, I'm going to shoot him.
It might just be a scarecrow.
All right, cool.
It could be a scout, a friendly one.
And
Nah.
attack him with my longbow.
Cool,
Can I?
Ah, critted.
cool. That's
Okay,
fine.
it's too late.
27. Oh, crit. And where are we? 16. 20 damage.
20 damage. That's
Yep.
fine. Yeah. Whatever you hit just fell over.
I bet it's a scarecrow.
Probably.
Owlbear. Fucking owlbears.
Probably is, and I probably fucking wasted a crit on something shit.
Do we have any idea what it is? Is it just a
No,
humanoid?
you've just seen
Oh,
this
right.
like vaguely humanoid silhouette that's just
Oh,
dropped like
God.
like a sack of bricks. Just
Can I light a
straight
torch
down.
and throw it towards it?
Aren't we in the middle of a field?
Yeah, who cares?
Like, I'm sure there'll be dried crops that we're about to burn ourselves
No,
off.
it's after the harvest. The
Oh,
the fields are like ploughed and furrowed, ready for
Excellent.
seeding.
I'm gonna light a
Continue.
torch and throw it at whatever Lacey just shot.
Okay, that's fine. If you make me a dex check, please.
Can you throw something 100 feet?
If anyone can, Bagerac.
18.
18.
God.
Yeah, where it lands, you can see illuminated just beyond the top. It doesn't land directly on it. It's a few feet short.
Yeah.
You can see that it's wearing just fairly simple clothes. On there, you can see what's clearly like a shirt and a pair of
Is there any sort of
overalls.
straw sticking out of it?
Can't see anything from this
Yeah, I was
distance.
going to say, are there sticks for arms?
Just see
You know
clothes
what?
and its shape.
Can I just slowly go up to this thing?
You're approaching it.
See if it's.
You're approaching it with stealth.
I would like to try and stealth. Yes,
That's
I
fine.
know we're in the middle of a very open field, so it's somewhat difficult, but
And someone just
I also-
quietly.
and someone just threw an on-light torch.
I'll
I mean,
hide
Yeah,
behind Oakley and
That's fine.
stealth in as well.
Can you make me a stealth check, please?
In
Sure.
fact, is it too late for me to say pass without trace
No?
for everyone? Then pass without trace, please.
Cool, that's fine.
in that case, can I just lob the halfling?
Where the hell is my stealth?
I am dealing with enough bullshit right now as it is.
Oh,
Herpes.
that's ass. 17.
Herbs.
You get
17?
plus 10 by the way, Natasha.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fine. So as you
So,
make your way
Hold on.
towards it...
Plus
Yes?
10, did you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, so that's a 21 for me.
Cool.
Eh,
So as the two
Yeah.
of you make your way across the field silently, even Natasha, you do a couple of sort of just test stomps, really throw your foot into the dirt and just nothing. The sound is just completely deadened. As you approach,
Lovely.
you can see this figure lying in the field. You can see the arrow sticking out, facing skyward. And as you get close enough, you can see the lifeless remains of a scarecrow.
Ah,
Called it.
wasted a crit.
Lours, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom
Oh,
saving.
no.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh god. 10.
Yeah, the scarecrow immediately sits up and screams at you, and you are paralyzed.
Fiddlesticks. That drops my
Fiddlesticks?
pass without trace, doesn't it?
It might actually be fiddlesticks.
Ass. What a waste.
Do I have to make anything like this?
No.
Wonderful.
Huh.
As you were.
Grab
Sorry.
the torch and set it on fire.
The torch is still nearby.
Oh, Faix. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
can I
sorry.
fly and
D&D Beyond has
presume
died.
that we all see
you're
this?
paralyzed, so you're incapacitated. You can't move or speak.
Oh, yeah.
Automatically fail strength and
well.
dex saving throws.
Wait, can I not just
Oh,
use
God.
counter spell?
Nope.
I say
Okay.
leave him with fucking Natasha.
I've got lesser restoration.
Oh,
I say
shouldn't
paralyzing.
have drank
Len.
that much in one go.
I have lesser restoration.
Cool.
Well, this is going.
Natasha,
swimmingly.
what are you gonna do?
I'm going to
I'm
cast
having a
heat
great
metal on
time.
the metal tip of the arrow that's in the scarecrow.
That's fine.
No.
Not even
You're
gonna
gonna kill
not
it
even gonna
all.
make it roll for that because of just how powerful that arrow shot was. The scarecrow immediately goes up in flames and just slumps back down.
Fuego.
Slumps back down as its body hits the floor. Lours, you
The
are
body
freed
hit the
from
floor,
your
hit the
paralysis.
Why can I
Hooray!
see Natasha cackling hideously, dancing around it, going Fuego?
Fuego.
Just so happy.
Wait, no time for dancing.
No fines for dancing. You've got AIDS. Let's go.
As the
I've got
about
bad
He
aim.
has literally got
Is there time
vampire.
for romancing?
Laws in the burning light of the scarecrow, you can see that the manor door has swung open.
Okay. I point
I
this
heard
out to
Matador
Natasha,
as
who
well.
is, I'm assuming, the only one within range of me right now.
Yep.
You might get the herps.
Was that door open before?
I'm not sure. But I didn't see anybody leave the manor or go in.
You may have already said this, so apologies, but what time is it now that we've got here? Has it
I'd
taken us a
say
while?
it's probably taking about half hour, 45 minutes, so we're probably looking about
Oh,
quarter to
okay. So we still got time. We've got a fair bit of time before midnight.
We got ages. Ages. I'm not worried. You're worried.
Natasha, make me a Constitution save.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can I try and reassure her?
With advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh. 18.
Yeah, you're definitely afraid.
Lours,
Lours is a reassuring presence, but you are bricking it.
Wait, I'm just afraid, not frightened, right?
Not frightened. No, you are concerned for your well-being, which is like a general status for anyone that's just been bitten by a rabid bat.
Who's got AIDS?
Reintroducing fucking
Shall we go, guys? Let's you know.
nap.
Let's go.
We got time to stop, you know, right? Have some dinner.
Bless you, whoever that was.
The door's open.
Can I sort of gesture to the rest of the group and
So
Natasha and I move forward?
with the necessary ribbing of Natasha aside, you do make your way towards the open door of the manor. And as you make your way in, you find yourself in a fairly a big open entrance hall lit by candles, and in the center is this huge mechanical orrery. It's almost like a sort of clockwork contraption showing like planets and celestial bodies orbiting one another on these tracks. And every so often, as two of them get close to one another, there's this bolt of blue electrical energy just arcs between the two. As the last of you steps in, the door just creaks closed behind you. You hear a voice echoing off the walls that says, "Welcome to my humble home. I'm so glad you made it before we departed. Forgive me for not welcoming you in person, but I'm sure my attendants will take good care of you."
Do we know where the voice is coming from?
I don't like the way he said attendant.
Don't get strung up. By the way,
Okay,
Slaves.
so James, make me a perception check to see if you can determine where the voice was coming from.
You sure he didn't just yell down the stairs? I see you at my faithful handyman.
80. 18.
Dear.
Ow!
You cannot pinpoint where this is coming from. It sounds like the sound is like it's either coming from the walls or it's bouncing off different walls. There's no specific point. You know the noise got to you by travelling through the air. It wasn't like a psychic message, but you can't pinpoint a specific spot where that's come from.
That's what you get for having ears.
Alright.
Fucking bird. Oh.
So is anyone going to do anything in the room? Because is there any doors, Tom? Is there any doors in this room?
There is a set of stairs leading up to a door. So it's basically like a double aspect swept set of stairs that goes up behind this mechanical apparatus, and there's a
Very gothic
double door at the top. Yeah.
And that's it. No other doors leading off.
Make me an investigation check.
I would love to.
Is there a big like Simpsons style sign saying like secret layer?
I have rolled a 8, Tom.
Okay. So you can't see any other doors.
Good.
And as you look around the room, see no doors, you can see the candles, you can see this mechanical thing. And as you look down at the floor, you can see, like, you know, as the light sort of arcs off the apparatus and the flickering from the candlelight, you can see your shadows just kind of dancing back and forth. But what's really unsettling for you is the second shadow that doesn't appear to be moving, but is still somehow connected to your feet.
No.
Hi, shadow friend.
I cast fairy fire.
I'm going to need
You
everyone
are
to roll initiative again, please.
God damn it!
God damn it.
Thought I got in there fast enough.
Beyond is dead. Hold on.
Well, I did well in that.
Oh no!
Oh.
So let's go through the group then, Bagerac.
The grand total of 5.
Excellent. Faye,
No.
13.
Show off.
James,
23.
Lours,
11.
Magemak.
Ooh, that's good for
It
you.
really is.
Another good.
Magemak.
5.
Natasha,
Only the best people roll that.
7.
and Relaxio.
Wow.
Double that, 14.
Okay. So, first up then, everyone with the exception of Faye, who has the weird immunity to surprise attack things. Where are we? So, Bagerac, James, and Magemak.
That's me.
Each of you takes 5 points of necrotic damage. You also
Why?
reduce your strength score by 2 as you feel the shadows immediately grab you and try to rip something out of you, like your vital essence or a part of your soul. It's like it's
Joke's on
meant to be
you.
torn
Mine's
free.
-1.
So it's your strength score, so the big number underneath that.
So how do I do that?
You
for
click that on your
temporarily?
sheet, click
Oh,
that on
yeah.
your sheet, and then there's other modifiers. If you just put a -2 in there.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm guessing we have to run update
So
on
I was
this.
trying to unbreak my D&D gum. So did that include me then?
That includes you. So yeah, Bagerac. No, sorry, Bagerac, James, and Magemak,
Sorry.
Yeah, why else?
because they missed the others.
Nice.
So, first up then, we've got James. So, as you look around the room, you can see that there are now these shadow figures basically standing right next to each one of you.
I don't know what to do. Can I stab the fucker?
You can certainly try.
Alright. I'll attack the nearest one, or at least I will attempt to.
Go for it.
I received... I got 19.
19 definitely hits. Roll some damage, please.
I still have... I don't have Zephyr Strike going, do I?
What's the duration?
Bear
8
with.
damage then.
Okay. Yeah. As you turn around and swing your rapier, I'm assuming? Unless
Yep.
you're going for like some really fancy stuff with a crossbow. Yeah, you can see as the rapier passes through, it sort of tears away part of this shadow and it kind of buckles and backs off a little bit from you.
Oh, I'm going to keep going then.
Yep, go for it.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
And that time it is... Oh. 14 damage.
Yeah. The second slice, just this thing just disappears into the ether.
Oh, I feel any better?
Nope. You still feel
Right.
shitty.
And
You certainly feel
my
that
bonus
whatever's
type
there
misses.
has gone away.
okay, that's it. My bonus type misses.
Okay. No problem. So, Relaxio, you're up. Faye, you're on deck.
Ooh. Well, this little fucker scared the shit out of me, so I'm going to
Change your trousers.
change my trousers.
That would be an action.
No, I'm gonna have a slash with my fang. I think
Cool. Go for it. Roll to
So-
hit, please.
my roll to hit. Wow, lovely. Was a 7.
Unfortunately, it misses.
Well, that's your problem.
The shadow sort of just drifts back as the blade just passes through the air in front of it.
Well, then I better come back with my dagger then, because that fucker's more powerful. Not.
Pact weapon
Right, so
going in hard.
I'm gonna thrust with the old pact weapon
Cool.
of 17.
17 hits. Roll some damage, please.
Time to roll some damage.
I hear Relaxio.
Damage.
5.
Damage.
So that's your pact weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you the anger at this thing, the audacity that it would not let you hit it with your beloved Fang of Meshach.
Yeah, I was fucking
You
angry.
added, there's an extra amount of rage going into that second strike, and as you do, you just see the shadow just explode in just a shower of green energy, and you can feel just in the back of your mind just this sort of flickering, hissing rasp of approval.
Ooh. A hissing.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I like it.
Anything else from yourself?
That's all I've got, unfortunately, Tom.
No worries.
Cool.
Faye, you're up.
I would like to bitch slap Natasha, and as I do so, say, "Why you always got to be whoring yourself out, getting us into these situations?"
So you're attacking Natasha.
Yes.
Okay, so that would be an unarmed strike, please, unless you are intending to slap her with a weapon.
No. Just
No,
my
just
open palm will
Open
do.
palm strike, that's fine. Roll to hit, please.
not a backhand.
18.
18 hits. Roll for damage.
It's just 4.
Okay, so Natasha, you take 4 points of slap damage.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Take that, bitch.
This is
Not
some
even
shit.
bludgeoning damage.
Anything else from yourself?
Um,
Because that is technically an attack action.
Yes. What are we fighting? Shadows.
Yeah, I just
Yep.
killed one.
Oh, so they do take damage and stuff. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize at the beginning at 5th level you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. That's
Yeah.
been hiding somewhere that I didn't realize.
I'll be honest,
Since
we've,
I shall-
we've been doing it the whole time.
Oh yeah, the quadruple sickle.
Yeah,
sickle
quad sickle.
thing, yeah.
We gave it a
Quadru-
name and everything.
just-
Sickle.
I'll double sickle then, please.
Cool. Go for it. Are you going for your own shadow or someone
Whatever.
else's?
Attack Natasha.
Yeah, I'll go for my own
Yep.
shadow. Feels a bit meta.
Cool. That's fine. Roll to hit, please.
25 for the
That
first one,
hits. Yeah, roll for some damage.
and 20 for the second one.
Okay, so both hits.
D4 plus 3. 7 and 7.
14. Thank you. Yeah. The residual anger from slapping Natasha is carried through, and you just tear into the shadow that's just tried to sneak up on you, and you just shred it into the ether. It is gone. So,
Nice.
Lours, you're up. Natasha, you're on deck.
I take it my shadow is looking like everyone else's.
Yep.
There's nothing.
They just
I-
look. They kind of look like just. Are you familiar with the Penny Dreadful Harry Potter, the boy what didn't die?
Okay. I will.
There we go. We're on the same page now.
I would just. I'm going to try and cast Produce Flame at my shadow.
Yeah.
That is 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll some damage, please.
So that's 8.
Yep. In the presence of this sudden bout of flame, your shadow, it just immediately is banished.
Excellent.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Natasha, you're up. Bagerac, you're on deck.
Cast Fairy Fire.
That's fine. So remind me, what's that? Dex?
Dex of 16.
Okay.
We'll go for a blue light. 20
You can
foot
face it.
cube.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of them made it.
So now
So
they're all.
the three remaining shadows, they're in there behind yourself, Bagerac, and Magemak, are all now illuminated.
Mhm. Cool. And then I go sit in the corner and sulk.
That's fine. As you do, you can see the shadows like sort of drifting with you. Like it's still spooky, but it just kind of seems a little diminished. Okay, Bagerac, then you're up.
I
Magemak,
believe we
you're on
get
deck.
advantage hitting this thing now. It's lit
You
up.
do, yes, yeah.
So I'll take a swing at it with my long sword.
That's fine. Roll to hit, please.
That's a 28. I critted.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, so that's. Oh, God, now I have to do maths. 16, 19, 20, 21. And then I have to roll. I know it's dead, but I want to do it anyway.
Well, you want to make it legit dead.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's 24 damage.
Yeah, that is enough that you've managed to kill both your own shadow, and with the rest of the arc of that strike from your longsword, take out Natasha's as well.
Excellent.
So Magemak, you're up.
Wait
What?
a minute. Wait a
Can't
minute.
believe
I
this.
can attack again.
Oh yes, you can. Sorry.
I'll attack Magemak Shadow as well.
Okay. Go for it.
Why not? That's a 22 to hit,
That hits.
and it does 9 damage.
Excellent. So yeah, as it comes through, this thing, like, you can see that there is now this rippling tear that runs more or less the entire length of it, from what appears to be a shoulder down towards the floor. And as it sort of steps back from Magemak, you can see that there's still one sort of shadow of a foot still attached to his. But then there's like a break where the rest of it is sort of stepped away.
Something's afoot.
Well, I was just going to go with. I was angry that he had the audacity to try and lower my strength.
I know. So, Magemak, you're up. James,
Oh.
you're on deck.
I'm going to summon some lesser demons.
Go for it. Roll me a d6, please.
Oh.
Actually, sorry. I believe your quadrones will still be there.
What?
I'm fairly certain they're still kicking around.
You better not be lying to me. Can I not summon more?
Let's have a look. What's the duration on that? Yeah, up to an hour. Still, you've still technically got your two buddies knocking around with you.
Okay. Is there anything that I can shoot?
Well, you've still got your shadow that's sort of like recoiling now away from you.
Can I use vampiric touch on it?
You can certainly try.
Let's do that one.
Go for it.
Is that right? Yeah. So I got a
Okay.
10 to hit.
Was that with advantage?
Don't think so.
Well, you've got advantage because it's still lit up from fairy fire.
Oh, okay. So can I just do it again then?
Yeah.
And then a 17 instead.
That definitely hits. How much damage is it taking?
5.
Okay. So
It
with
takes
that,
5.
you basically shatter the last of its essence, and in doing so, you feel this sudden surge of energy. As you feel that Primus is pleased by this. It's like, yeah, they weren't right. Well done. And then the two quadrants just come and start like buffing your armor a little bit, just to clean you up, and you regain 5 hit points.
Sweet.
And with that, we are going to take a break.
Dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Super sinister. Cool. Right, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we'll pick it up there. See you in 10.
Toodles.
In a bit.
And we're back. So, you've defeated the shadows who've emerged to try and mess up your day. And the sweeping stairway that goes up behind this sort of mechanical celestial display, there's a door at the top which is now swung open. Natasha, can you just make me a Constitution save, please?
Oh god.
Sure thing. Uh, 11.
11.
Oof.
You don't know if you were aware of it before, but some of your teammates have got very loud heartbeats.
Mm.
Wonderful.
Suddenly very aware of how healthy they sound, how much blood is going through their body at the moment. Getting a little bit thirsty.
Ooh.
So the doors swung open. What would you like to do?
Suck
Go
the
through the door.
blood.
Go for the jugular.
No, go through the door. Also the jugular.
Okay.
Head to the door.
As you make your way up the stairs,
While counting up the stairs. 1, 2.
36 steps later, you're now at the top of the flight. And as you make your way through the door, you find yourself in what appears to be some sort of laboratory or scientific-esque space. There's various tables set up with like beakers and racks. There's a couple of large bird cages with these huge bats just sort of hanging upside down asleep in them. And at the far end of this room is an enormous mirror,
Dick.
literally like the size of the wall. Gives a sort of eerie double depth feeling to the room. Can I get everyone to make me a perception check, please?
Yes.
No.
Oh god. Natural 1. For a total of 9.
Okay.
Oh my god, natural 1.
Hey, join the club.
For a total of 4.
Nice.
So
Where
with the
am I?
exception of with the exception of Faix and Lours, who are kind of fascinated by the stuff they're seeing knocking around,
Ooh.
the rest of you have noticed that there are a couple of large windows on the left-hand side of this room.
Oh no. Lacey's going to love the windows.
What's a little disconcerting is where you expected to see like trees and fields, you can now just see like this sea of stars. Like it's complete. It's there's no sign of the ground. It's like almost like you're adrift in space. As you look out, everywhere you look is just black void. The occasional pinprick of light.
Good. Did I drink too much last night?
Me and Faye are just looking at stuff inside. Ooh, look at this candlestick.
Ooh, shiny thing.
Ooh.
Can we open the windows?
What window?
To the walls.
So the windows don't have any kind of latch or opening mechanism. They're just like lead-lined panes set into the wall.
Okay.
It's nighttime, right?
Fortunately, there is a fairly large clock on the wall, which is showing about 9:30.
In the evening.
Yep.
Can I have a look around the room, see if there's anything else that might tell us what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, certainly. Make me an investigation check, please.
Is there anything in here that looks anything vaguely similar to some sort of curry thingy?
16.
16. Okay. So as you look around the various sort of benches, there's notebooks and journals lying around. None of which makes much sense to you. But you do find a sort of large silver syringe filled with a deep red fluid.
So this looks interesting, and immediately inject Natasha with it.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
God.
Let's call this a Dex sleight of hand check.
God. Bagerac inadvertently discovers the cure for coronavirus.
Oh, that's a 7.
Okay, so yeah, you go to
Yeah.
make for Natasha, and she notices what's going on and just sort of steps back out of the way.
I go, what? This is a thing, we should try it. She stands there in silence, it seems.
Have we lost Natasha?
No, I'm here.
She's just shocked by the treatment she's getting.
So is there anything that looks vaguely like a cure, or...?
If you wish to make an investigation check as well, see if there's anything else.
There's the big syringe I've just tried injecting you with.
Worth a try.
10.
After avoiding Bagerac's fairly unsubtle attempt at medical practice, you start to pay a bit more. You pay a bit more attention to the notes on the table. It does seem that the fluid appears to be some sort of restorative elixir derived from the venom produced by these bats.
Okay, so it would be worth having a go, right?
You can certainly try.
I jab Natasha with the vial.
Jesus.
I guess he jabs me with the vial.
Okay. So, Natasha, could you just make me let's call it a Constitution save, just to see how you handle being randomly jabbed
13.
with a syringe of unknown fluids.
What are you on about? I am a top medical professional.
Yeah, that's fine. Bagerac is actually surprisingly delicate when he's trying to help. And he injects you with a good sort of half of this syringe into your upper arm. You immediately feel like a burning sensation
When you pee.
through your body. And
When you urinate.
when you look at the mirror at the far end of the hall, you can see that every one of the party has a sort of glowing outline to them.
Okay.
but just in the mirror.
Mhm.
You look back and you see that everyone looks completely normal. It's almost like you've cast like a sort of gold version of fairy fire
Okay.
that's just showing up in the mirror.
Uh. Hmm. I go up to the mirror and put my hand to it.
Okay. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Cool. 16.
16, thank you. So you place your hand on the mirror and you sort of study yourself, and you can still see that there's this glowing outline. And you notice your features, your auburn hair. And you can see that your eyes, your pupils are quite badly dilated at this point. And then you smile, or rather, your reflection smiles. You do not.
Oh,
And the hand
Well,
pressed
shit.
up against the mirror comes
that's really
through
mysterious.
to grab at your hand. You step back just in time. You can see the hand that's come out is an exact mirror copy of your own hand, albeit with a slightly metallic sheen to it. And separate to the rest of the reflections, who are all behaving normally, your own reflection begins to step forward out of the mirror.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Well, shit.
Just a roll for initiative.
What are the rest of you doing while this is happening?
Well, if I'm watching this happening, I'll probably shoot an
I
arrow
think
at
it
the mirror.
candlesticks.
So, James ready to shoot an arrow. Lours inspecting candlesticks. Bagerac?
I'm gonna look around the room if there's anything else other than this syringe that I found.
Nothing more that you can find. Faye?
I would like to look for some garlic.
Garlic?
Cool.
Gaelic.
You can go ahead and make
Excuse
me.
me?
Let's just call this an investigation check, please.
While you
Magemak?
look for your Gaelic garlic.
I'm watching Atticus fly around.
Yeah. Oh, he's having a great time. He's just like taunting the bats in the cages. Like, look at me. Look how much I can fly around, and look how little you can fly around.
Yeah, I'm gonna get fucked.
I got a 7.
Got a 7. No garlic.
No garlic.
Relaxio.
I'm gonna check the walls and bookshelves and anything like that, picture frames for any like secret buttons
I'll
or
give you a secret button.
switches or any form of like maybe secret room opening device.
Check all the bookshelves. And everything for all
We'll
the
say that's
pornography.
another investigation check, please, to look for hidden passages.
Oh, I bloody loves it, I do.
He bloody loves it, mate.
Well, I've got a good old 8.
Okay. So as you're rifling round, you are looking through the bookshelves, and there's various tomes, and you're doing that thing where you're just going through one at a time, pulling each book to check for hidden. It's taking a while, and as you go through, you find one that goes click. So we'll come back to James. You're firing an arrow at Mirror Natasha. Can you make me a ranged attack, please? What do we got?
11, but I'm attacking the mirror.
You're attacking the mirror or Mirror Natasha?
Mirror.
Mirror. Yep. That hits. As soon as it does, you can see like cracks start to spiderweb out, and Mirror Natasha immediately turns around to look at the mirror. Has no reflection of her own. Turns back, and you can see that her face is now badly cracked and starting to shatter.
Ah, fucking knew it.
As she begins to pull out her own mirrored copy of the Death Loot, and start preparing
do I not get another attack?
to cast something, the mirror immediately swings up from the bottom, catches Mirror Natasha, and pulls her up into the ceiling with a loud
Oh,
shattering noise as she is swept up by this swinging sort of like garage door assembly of the mirror and just pummeled into the ceiling.
Oh my god. This candle is adorable.
From the opening that the mirror has now revealed, you can hear the droning, mournful sound of a pipe organ playing.
So is Natasha gone early now?
The mirror door sort of like drops down maybe a foot. It just sort of relaxes into its own position, and you see like just shards of what might have been a mirror halfling just sliding off.
I'm gonna head
onto the
towards the
floor.
music.
Oh, I put my arrow back.
Okay. So as you make your way towards the music, you find a large open room with an enormous, almost like cathedral-sized pipe organ at the back. Yep.
I try casting Lesser Restoration on myself.
You can certainly try, yes.
So I can get rid of necrotic damage. Anything?
So as you sort of muster your chant to try and restore yourself, you can feel the magic sort of suffusing your body, but there's still this like lingering ache, kind of like you've slept funny. Whilst you feel sort of like better in yourself, there's still that residual weakness there. It's still not shifting. You reckon it's probably going to take? You reckon it's probably going to take a long rest overnight to perhaps get rid of that.
Bear in mind, who's got the what it is, like the drawing thing, so that we can go to our hideaway and have a nap?
The painting.
Oh, I think that's me.
Right.
It would have been
Bear in
Faye,
mind.
as she was the last one ejected from it when you guys used it again in Jolkoon.
They got locked in, didn't they? 'Cause
They
we
did,
had the
yes.
key.
Although it doesn't seem to be in my equipment.
It might not be. There may have been some D&D shenanigans that have... You know what? Wizards? I'm going to say wizards are the reason it's not in
Goddamn
your
wizards.
inventory. Wizards
Blame
happened.
all.
So, is there anything playing this pipe organ, or is it just playing itself?
There is. You can see sat at the stool in front of it is, well, the back of what you see is a very elegant looking robe with some long dark hair falling down behind the shoulders. In the centre of the room is about maybe 1.5 feet, 2 foot tall, is this black stone shard held in what appears to be like a smaller version of the orrery that you saw downstairs. Again, it's still got this sort of celestial bodies just orbiting around the base. But it's a much more intricate, scaled down version. And again, you can see just the little electric arcs zapping back and forth every time two of the planetary bodies come into proximity of one another. As you step in, the figure at the organ stops playing, stands up, and they turn around. Just survey you for a moment and say, well, congratulations. You made
Thank
it this
you.
far. Now tell me, who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
What's in
The windows were
there?
open.
Well, the
friend got
door
AIDS.
was open.
Well, that can happen, and I suppose that any good, law-abiding individual would want to take a look inside and make sure that everything was all right.
Can I invoke the blood curse of the anxious?
You certainly can, yep.
It's
I
such
thought you
a
might have
weird
some
spell
cool
name.
shit to take.
Whatever that is sounds amazing.
Everyone has advantage on charisma checks on this creature now.
Nice. Pastor is here.
I'm literally just to say, I thought you had some cool shit we might be able to take.
Well, I suppose that is an interesting form of altruism.
It sounds like he's going to start monologuing, so I'm just going to shoot it.
Oh my god.
Fair enough. Roll for initiative.
They've charisma'd him.
24 to hit.
God, it's
I
cold.
could have been persuading him. I could have been talking to him, but no, we had to shoot him like a
Yeah.
wild
Crushed
card.
it as always.
I thought you were meant to be a reasonable person, Ash.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
you were like the secondary moral compass.
Yeah.
Alright, this thing is a vampire. It's a monster. I'm not bargaining.
Doesn't mean he
Okay,
doesn't
So
have
we've got
feelings.
advantage on charisma.
It literally
candlesticks
sent
in
We
there.
had
creatures
advantage on
after us.
charisma. Guess what I do? Charisma.
Bagerac.
I still say we go with that.
19.
19.
I-
Faye.
I can go for that.
25.
25. Goddamn.
Is that a net 20?
Nope.
Wow.
James.
Jeez.
5.
5. Lours.
Yeah.
12.
Magemak.
Numero uno.
Oh my god.
Natasha.
Shit.
And
Oh.
Relaxio.
16.
16. Fantastic. So, James, yes, you get a surprise attack on the Baron.
24 to hit.
24. Yeah, that hits.
9 damage.
9 damage. So, as the arrow flies through the air, they kind of hold up their hand and just catch the arrow, point first in the palm of their hand.
Nice.
Like,
Damn.
so, this is how we're discussing.
Eat
Very
shit, prick.
well.
It's how he's discussing.
Hmm.
Okay, so, first up in initiative, we've got Faye.
Not me.
I didn't think so. Hang on, let me just double check.
Outrage.
No,
Can't
not
believe
this
this.
time.
Please forgive my friend. He startles easily. And then I give like a glaring look at James. We are not here to make enemies. He does not know of your wondrous self. I don't know what I'm going with this.
Make
This
me,
is going swimmingly.
Sounds.
make me a persuasion
see-
check.
We just seek help for my friend here. Gesture to Natasha. Persuasion, you
Yep.
say?
With advantage.
Nice.
Good. Because the first
Good.
one was a 4. 21.
21. Well, if it is assistance you seek, why don't I offer the same assistance to all of you?
Oh, who saw this coming? Me. I saw this coming.
Alright.
I don't remember asking for your big head.
Well, it sounds an awful lot like you're basing it on Strahd, and Strahd is who pretends not to.
At this
Is he
point,
very
Metagaming.
is he very obviously a vampire?
Fucking
you
fire.
don't know.
We don't know.
Exactly.
Are we,
Metagaming.
are we pretty
Attackers
sure
with
then?
bats.
Sounding the alarm.
Tom, are we pretty sure? Like, have we got that kind of vibe from everything?
I would say that without making a specific check for it, this guy is definitely giving off some vampire vibes.
Can
Like
I,
from,
with my
from folk
bonus?
stories and stuff, you're getting a vampire-esque feel going on.
I'm gonna
Here.
regret this so hard. With my bonus action, can I use my movement to offer him my wrist?
Ooh. What is happening?
Oh
don't
god, she's
know.
gone full
Oh,
hot
she's
topic.
fallen for another one.
She's gone full hot topic.
Stop letting
I'm
people
watching a
suck
lot
on
of
your
Vampire
wrist.
Diaries at the moment.
Oh
I'll
my
allow it.
Oh
god.
god, she's gonna die.
So you step forward and offer up your wrist.
To the
Yes.
relatively obvious vampire.
Okay.
Excellent. I love everything
That's fine.
about this. Wow.
So,
Right.
as you do this, the Baron looks down and says, "I will offer you all the same assistance," and snaps his fingers.
So he slaps my wrist.
Giant.
Snaps your neck. New
Yeah.
character time.
As they do, they
Oh, well.
start to make their way towards you, Faye. Bagerac, you're up.
Fuck him up.
Relaxio, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the weird planety thing and
Yep.
hit it.
Okay.
I'll just hit this.
Roll to hit, please.
You on about the mechanical honorary?
I walk up and hit it with my sword.
Yep. Go for it.
That's an 18 to hit.
18. That definitely hits. Roll for some damage, please.
7.
7. Cool. As your axe, what are you hitting it with? Sorry.
Sword.
Longsword. Okay. So as the longsword strikes it, it immediately meets resistance and bounces back in your arm, and there is a sudden bolt of energy that just leaps off of this, and you take 7 points of electrical damage. Or lightning damage, I believe it is.
Fair enough.
Peace by lightning, fuckers.
Anything else from yourself?
Hit it again.
So, at this point, I'm going to rage because I've just got shocked and it annoys me.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah,
Tangled lightning.
I'm so angry.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of this.
Pimp smack your dumb ass.
Fantastic. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
But no, I've still got
Oh.
another side. I'm trying to find where it is on my fucking character sheet to mark off the rage. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Is that it? No, what?
Class
where is it?
features.
Yeah, it was. For some reason, the box that usually I tick off is missing. Yeah, so I'll tick that off when it reappears. Cause,
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, mine keeps dying.
There we
so-
go. I know. There we are. I have to refresh it. It's working now. I'm going to take another swing at the orrery thing,
That's fine. Roll to hit, please.
but this time I'm going to go double-handed at it.
Fine. Yep. Cool.
Because angry
When in
barbarian.
doubt,
When in
use
doubt.
both hands.
Yeah, so it's a 12 to hit.
12. Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
It's 15. No,
15.
sorry, I'm raging now,
aren't
and
you
it's
raging?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this time, like you're full force into it. So both hands on the hilt of the sword, and you just slam into it, and again the same resistance bounces off. So you take 16 points of lightning damage
Is that half
Reduced
or is
down
that
to
already
8.
half? Yeah, so.
Because you are now so angry that you can apparently just get struck by lightning and shrug it off.
So it just goes to show that lightning can hit the same place twice.
Can. I'll give an inspiration on that.
Yeah.
Stop encouraging you.
Take that, sausage man.
Right, well, that ends
Okay.
my turn.
Cool. So, Relaxio, you're up. Lours, you're on deck.
Well, Tom, being a warlock and of the Mershork religion,
Yep.
I don't know if you know this, but their sworn enemies are vampires.
I did not know that. I only created this world and everything in it. But go on.
What kind of DM are you?
But the reason that I bring this up is because we are both fanged beasts and such. So I've seen like complete and utter anger at this point at the disgusting, filthy, dirty, blooded vampire.
Wow. So this
Really?
persuasion charisma tactic's going to go well
So,
then.
so what I'm now going to do is I'm gonna for the first time ever, the rage has unlocked a new spell within me, and
Yep.
I'm going to cast a cloud of daggers directly over
Okay.
the top of him.
That's fine. You can certainly
I feel
do
like
that.
I'm in range of this.
Did you
So,
just say he was a dirty-blooded guy? Is your character a racist?
I am against vampires. Fucking hell,
Okay.
the dirty sucker blood.
He's not racist. He just hates all of them.
So as you step forward, you start muttering under your breath this sort of susurrating, hissing prayer to Shork, and as you're doing it, you produce your packed blade from your wrist. As you do it, the blade drops a couple of sort of copies of itself into your hand, which you start doing like a really cool one-handed juggling maneuver with, before just launching them straight at this thing. And as they fly through the air, they split and multiply, and there is now just this swarm of daggers swirling around this guy. Can you roll me some damage, please?
Unfortunately, does it work that way? Because if I'm reading it, it says that whenever the creature enters for the first time or starts a turn in it, they take damage. So
I'm
would that be
gonna allow it 'cause
classed?
it's a new spell.
Okay, well, let's fucking ram this out.
Yeah.
And he has took 15 damage.
15. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so yeah, you can see like as the daggers are like whipping around, it is just cutting. It's not like doing any significant damage, but there's a lot of it. So there's just like this constant nicking and slicing at the face and the arms and the chest, and like the clothes are starting to get tattered on there. In response to this, they grab Faye's outstretched arm,
Boss Queen.
pull it up to their mouth, and sink their teeth in.
The dirty, poison sucker blood.
Get a
Bloody
fucking
pushback
room,
goes.
you two.
Faye, what is your armor
Yes.
class?
It is 14.
Okay. So as you feel the teeth sink in, you feel them pierce your flesh, and there's just a shot of pain up your arm. You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay, cookie.
You then feel a second sensation as the vitality is
Is it
being
euphoric?
drawn through your arm. It's a little euphoric, if you're that way inclined.
He is.
I am a blood hunter.
You
Oh,
take
Sheila.
an additional 9 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Jinky.
No.
How do I know if I have any?
You don't.
Okay.
And you were told. Take that.
Well,
Your maximum hit points are also reduced by 9.
No.
This is what you get for being a
Wait.
dirty scat.
Fucking hell.
this is what you get
Wait,
for being
what
a
does that
bloodhound.
mean?
So your maximum
What do
hit
I do
point,
to do
your
that?
maximum hit points are reduced by 9. So if you go onto your character sheet on
-9.
the hit points, if you max HP modifier -9.
Oh, okay.
Now look who's got AIDS.
That's fine. But yeah, I was trying to say
Tell you
was,
who's got AIDS.
how do I know if I've got any like disadvantage against certain types of damage, like necrotic and piercing and all that kind of jazz?
Again, character sheet, left hand side. Oh, sorry, right hand side. You got defenses for like resistance, immunities, and vulnerabilities.
Oh, there's nothing in there, so I
No.
guess I'm just.
If
That's
it's
right,
not-
you're-
You just straight up suck fucked.
It's
Woohoo!
okay. Can I just finish my turn now?
You can.
Could I put the Hexblade curse on the motherfucking Baron?
You can indeed.
Ooh.
So
You
as
wait
see
till my
the-
next turn.
as
for
the daggers
fucking
start
Baron.
cutting in and you see it go to take a bite out of Faye, you're like, motherfucker, and just summon the Wrath of Mashork and mark this thing.
Dirty
Mark
fang
this thing for
prick.
destruction.
Guess all Samuel L. Jackson on him. Motherfucker.
You fucking bat lover.
Right. Lours, you're up. Natasha, you're on deck.
Okay. How far am I away from the Baron?
I'd say, I don't know, 20 feet or so, considering they've sort of moved down to
Okay.
get
I
Faye all excited.
will transform into a giant elk
Okay,
and charge him.
that is.
I will use charge him and use the ram attack to try and see if I can get the extra damage on him.
Okay, no worries. So, sorry, what form are you taking?
A giant elk.
Thank you.
Woohoo.
That's a spooky form and a half.
Hey man, elks can be spooky. Okay. So yeah, you're making a charge attack.
Yes. So
Against this
I
guy
run
that's
at
flying.
him and use ram. 'cause
Cool,
then
go
gets-
for it. Roll to hit.
So it is a...
I'd say with advantage because they're currently occupied at
Thank God.
with Faye.
That's much worse. That's 15 total.
Yeah. Somehow, despite the fact that you are an elk in a what is clearly like human scale property, you missed.
Damn.
As you charge this guy, this guy just
Not like a bull in a china shop.
almost without like you just about perceive that they have moved, but it's almost like they've just blinked across space, just
like
out
you've
of
had
reach, and you've just gone
too much-
clattering into the organ.
It's like he's had too much stout from some sort of wood vehicle.
Yeah, strange. That.
Which organ?
Well, that's all I
Faye,
can
calm
do.
down.
Damn you, curse of Stoutwood.
All this talk of rams and organs. Anything else on your turn, Laws?
There is not, no.
Fantastic. So, Natasha, you're up. James, you're on deck.
Oh, what to do? What to do? How far would you say people are from the vampire? Would you say it is less than 20 feet away?
I'd say everyone apart from Faye and Laws is more than 20 feet away.
It kind of sounds like a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Do it. I just asked how big the room is.
Well, you just said we're not, we're safe.
Do it. I'm feeling pretty healthy right now.
You don't look healthy, mate.
I tell you what I will do.
Go on.
Hold on.
That shit that is.
Thanks, Dave.
Anytime, bro.
I'm gonna try and hit dissonant whispers on the main man Baron.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's that? Wisdom saving?
Wisdom saving of 16.
Okay. Let's have a look.
He's a maniac. Maniac.
On the floor.
What was the DC? Sorry,
16.
they
Oh.
failed.
Alright, cool. So they take 13 psychic damage? Psychic damage, and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from us. So it has to go to the back of the room.
Ooh, okay. So how
Nice.
much damage was that? Sorry,
13
13 points of psychic damage. So as the
of psychic damage, yeah.
So as you what is the discordant melody that you were whispering?
Oh. Yum 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 yum
Is
yum 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 yum
certainly
yum yum.
unsettling enough for this thing to immediately recoil away from Faye and certainly start paying attention to the cloud of daggers now swirling around it as it stumbles back and just catches itself on the organ, pressing down on a couple of keys, and there's just droning as they just hit a couple of keys. To be honest, the fact that they've just made such a terrible noise on such a lovely instrument does more to offend you than anything they've done so far.
Absolutely.
They're now standing next to a slightly disoriented stag Lours, elk Lours, Lours elk.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And I give Bardic Inspiration
Elkman.
to my main man, Bagerac.
Okay. Cool.
And oh wait, no, I don't, because he's still not used it from the last time.
How long it lasts.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just listen to you.
Until
I
you
don't
use
think
it,
there's
you
actually a
can
duration
just
on
use
is
it. Yeah.
What is it? It adds a D4, doesn't it? To
D8.
You add a D8
Nice.
to a check of any description, I think it is.
Check, attack roll, or saving throw.
There we go.
That's nice.
Cool.
This
Anything
can
else from
be
yourself, Natasha?
Who's left to go? Who's left to have a turn right now?
Obviously,
So-
Magemak, because he's always last.
Don't know what you're on about.
I'll give some Bardic Inspiration to
Magemak
Magemak.
and
There you
myself.
go.
Cool. So, Magemak, you've now got Bardic Inspiration.
Sweet. I don't know what it
So you
does.
Get to add a D8 to any attack roll, check, or
Attack
save.
roll.
Oh, something that's less than 3.
Potentially.
Potentially, who knows? You could make it a 4.
Oh.
Tasty.
Ooh.
Cool. So, James, you're up. Magemak, you're on deck.
If I
What?
go to attack
Wait a
it
minute.
with the rapiers, do I have to likely to be going to be hit with the out of knives?
Well, there is certainly a cloud of knives around this dude right now.
It according to this, it doesn't hit alloys. That's up to Tom. Really. It doesn't state that it hits alloys.
Are all my minions still around as well?
They will have dissipated back into the ether by this point.
Sounds like bullshit.
Okay, so I'll attack him. A 9.
Was that 9 to hit?
Yeah.
That misses, unfortunately.
Thought
In
it
your
might. What about a 4?
self preservation to not get hit by a cloud of flying daggers, you just go a little bit wide on that. Fortunately, you go wide on the side that doesn't contain Lours in elk form.
And what about a 14?
14 also misses. That dagger cloud is doing nothing to help your concentration.
Okay. And what about 26?
26 hits.
8 damage.
How much damage, sorry?
10.
10. So yeah, finally managing to get over yourself. You've sort of sussed
Get
out
over
where.
yourself.
Finally
Very
getting
much
over
so.
yourself. You manage to sort of like duck under the cloud and just take a slice across the Baron's midsection.
I will move away from him now.
No worries. Right. End of your turn?
Yeah, I can't do anything more.
Cool. Magemak, you're up. Faye, you're on deck. Magemak,
We're
what are
gonna
you doing?
go.
You gotta go.
Well, I'm just gonna boot up
Yep.
because that took a while, and just chill. I think.
Just chill.
Can I shoot the barrack? Did you say my thing? Oh, I'm gonna do summon lesser demons.
Cool. Yeah, no worries. Roll me a d6, please.
We got a 5.
5. Okay. 2 seconds. Let's have a look. What will that call? Oh, Lord. So, you have summoned 8 Modron monodrones.
Have fun.
You've now got your own personal army to deploy as you see fit.
Sweet.
Just to give you a quick heads up on what your new troops are equipped with.
Send them in.
So they're basically like almost like a sort of football-sized orb with one central eye and a little pair of tiny wings. All of them equipped with what look like adorable scaled-down swords, but most people would generously describe as a fairly well-made dagger.
Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like big magnemites.
Big Magnemites.
Big boy magnemites.
Like a lynx or
Sweet.
So yeah, you've got 8 of those under your command now.
come up.
Oh, goody.
That sounds like a good time.
What would you like them to do?
I want them to attack the Baron.
Cool. That's fine. That I can roll with. So, where are we? And they're doing dagger, and there are 8 of them. Okay, let's have a look. See who hit. Nope. Nope. One of them did. 2 of them did. 3. So in the flurry of blows that comes raining down, 3 of them managed to land hits for a total of 10 piercing damage.
N.
Yeah, so this like swarm of little bronze like football dudes just start fluttering their way, just and they all just start like randomly stabbing at this guy. Most of them are just like stabbing bits of the floor, but a couple of them getting some lucky shots on like the ankles and the shins.
I kind of see them have like a mechanical arm, and they're like, my mechanical arm is going to move like this,
It's not
and
even,
I will keep moving it like that. And if you get in the way, it is your fault.
it's not that like rigid robotic stuff. There's definitely like a mechanical movement to them, but it's like the sort of fast flywheel on a clock.
Kind of like, you know, when Robot Wars and they had the pickaxe thing,
Yeah.
and they just lost it.
They've all just
kept
swarmed
spamming
over, just going
spamming the button,
Yeah.
the button for the axe.
Cool.
Kind of saw it as like little Roberto's just running around and
I've pitched him as Kevin from Final Space.
No, actually, Kevin.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
hilarious.
Relaxio, anything else on your Relaxio, anything else twins? Magemak, anything else on your turn?
I don't think.
They all look the same.
Cool.
Oh,
So,
no.
Faye, you're up.
Racist
Not touching it.
Bagerac, you're on deck.
to making racist comments.
um,
Come on, Faye, we ain't got all day.
Well, I'm getting my wrist is still in its mouth, right?
No, they have dropped you, dodged out the they dodged out the way of an elk. They then had to like get thrown back by a cloud of daggers. They're now being sorry. James managed to take a decent swipe across their gut, and they're currently being swarmed by tiny bronze flying robots who are just stabbing at them with this sort of fairly repetitive noise.
And they've
I'll
been
take-
forced to move to the back of the room anyways.
Yes.
I'll do a quadruple sickle tickle then.
All right. So we've gone off the idea of Fang Daddy. Let's see.
Wow,
what's-
nobody else is going with that sort of thing, so
That's fine.
let's kill.
Roll to hit, please.
We'll go. Hang on. Uh-oh.
And I
Well
suggest everyone runs away. It's just a hint. It's just a suggestion. Get away.
9.
9 misses, unfortunately, because this is a bad roll.
Okay.
It's terrible, and you should feel bad.
9 out of 10, right? 9 out of 10?
What about 13?
13 is also a bad roll in this context.
What about if it was 13 out of 15?
Here we go.
Don't get a bonus attack.
What about a 21?
That hits.
Hey!
Hey, we got there.
33%.
5 damage.
Oh,
Nice.
thank God it was worth it.
33% of the time, it works every time.
So yeah, the
And
first.
a final 10.
Ooh,
This
That-
is going
that-
well.
that was a nice little.
That also
add-on.
misses. So you're
Damn.
like you're well
Surprising.
aware you've lost some blood at this point, so you're not going to beat yourself up too much about being at a quarter of your usual hit
No, the
rate.
team will do that. on their own.
However,
No, the
Your
rest of your team will fully make you feel bad for that.
your sickle-based choreography, however, knows no bounds.
You have entirely outsourced feeling bad to the rest of your teammates.
Standard.
Cool. So, Baron's turn.
Oh, can I try something else?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Oh Lord.
Fuck, you know.
Why not? I would like to try
Nope.
the Blood Curse of Bloated Agony.
God.
I do.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So the Baron will painfully swell until the end of my next turn.
Ooh.
For the duration of it, it has disadvantage on strength and dex ability checks and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Holy shit.
Okay.
That's pretty cool, actually.
And you run away,
yeah.
and you run away from the Baron, right?
Yes.
I'll
Also
allow
was done.
it as a cool backflip.
Yay.
As part of the sickle-based choreography.
That's fine.
And step and twirl and spin and flip.
What's his fate turned into?
Okay, so
So she's still a hot topic goth bitch. She's like the
That's
edgy
true.
one from Bring It On now, with sickles instead of pom pom. Anyway,
okay, so the Baron then.
cool.
My love.
Is he still in my daggers, or has he been knocked out by hockey?
He is still in the cloud of daggers and cloud
Take
of
some damage,
Modrons.
bitch.
So yeah,
Cloud
so
of daggers,
he takes,
bitch.
how much damage did he take? Sorry.
It's 6 d4s.
Cool.
I can
Roll it.
roll them, or you can roll. Oh, I'm rolling it.
It's your spell.
So he takes 15 again.
Rolling up the damage.
So, As the Baron sort of like recovers his footing, you can see some of the wounds starting to heal over, but he immediately stands back up into the cloud of daggers,
Silly bagger.
which almost entirely undo any kind of healing effect that he might have done from, I don't know, stealing someone's blood. Right. What is Baron going to do? Because he is immediately on the defensive here. He's going to swear. He's going to mutter something under his breath.
Oh God.
And
Is it his undying love for me?
If it isn't, it should be.
he's going to cast Gust of Wind to try and get rid of some of the little Modron dudes.
Should have asked. I could have done that for him.
With Faix looking men, I think they'll just ignore.
Can
her.
I cast cutting words on that?
You can certainly try.
Can I do
Oh.
counter spell?
Oh, or you can do that.
Counterspell would work, yes. So yeah,
I
it
don't
goes...
want
Okay, that's fine.
Let's go with that. Oh, sick one, Dave. I
I'll
mean,
just vote
Mage
against
Mac.
it now.
So, cutting words. Where are we? Cut words. Okay, so Gust of Wind requires the Modrons to make a saving throw. They are not the Baron is not himself making an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, so cutting words would not apply.
Okay, but counterspell would apply.
Counterspell would apply.
Counter spell? That's me.
That is you.
Right, who's casting Counterspell?
Me.
That guy.
Cool, that's
We'll
fine
all
then.
do it.
You can't
I
all
don't
do
have
it.
Why not? We'll hold hands in a circle and it would be like extra strength.
Well, I mean, I struggle to read, let alone cast magic.
Okay. So, yeah, as you can see the wind starting to build, Magemak, you're just like, I think so. And a bolt of golden light shoots from your staff and just strikes this guy square in the eyes, enough to just, like, throw him completely off his game on that point.
Yeah,
so,
boy.
that is...
And he's got a lot of game.
You better leave my Modrons alone, you piece of shit.
Get
That's
away
it.
from them, you bitch.
So, next up then, we've got Bagerac. Relaxio, you're on deck. Bagerac, what are you up to? You are still raging for 9 more rounds.
Annoyed that I can't destroy his machine, I'm going to run up and hit the Baron.
I'm going to hit the machine again. Cool, go for it.
And so annoyed that I can't destroy the machine, I'm going to swing two-handed
Yep.
and recklessly.
Oh god.
Thunk. I'm
I need to
imagining
do
a
that, yeah.
thunk.
Yeah.
Am I still within range? I'm pretty close to him, aren't I? I know I
You're-
got back.
You're not
You did an
you're not
ultra
in
flip.
danger of being hit by it, I'll say that much.
It's a 15 to hit.
That misses.
Balls.
Just
Well, I will
so
swing
furious, the
again.
cloud of Modrons and the cloud of daggers are making it difficult for you to land a hit.
I will try again.
Hey, if at first you don't decapitate.
Try again.
Get ahead.
That's 20. to hit.
Hey,
That definitely hits. Roll some damage, please.
That
I enjoyed
be
that.
13. And it's
13.
classed as magical slashing. Yes.
That's fine, thank you. So yeah, after the first strike doesn't go so well, the second strike definitely finds its target. And you cut a nice you cut down and his chest, like his shirt, just starts billowing open.
Is that because of the bloating, though?
Yeah, mainly in part of that. There's also like a big old cut going down the same line.
Okay.
At
Run
the end of
away.
that Then, whatever movement I've got left back, I'm going to move away from him and the cloud of giant daggers and stuff.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, Relaxio, you're up. Laws.
I'm up.
Laws in wild shape is up on deck.
I'm up. I am up. I am.
You are up.
Um,
So up. Oh man. Let me
was
tell
any-
you how up I am.
Was any more up? Ugh. I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead on him.
Nice.
Okay.
Is he already dead?
Is he?
Is that the point?
I would like to do it. You need to do a Wisdom saving throw
You do indeed.
of 14.
Oh, baby.
They succeeded.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, cock it.
So even though the bell rings out, they are in part distracted by the cloud of daggers, in part distracted by the Modrons attacking the knees, in part distracted by the fact that so far several people have tried to separate their chest away. Yet still, they somehow manage to have enough wherewithal to work out what's going on and just ignore the sound of death bell.
Disgusted.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Yep.
Anything else from yourself?
No, I can't really do anything else now. Just sport my fun.
Okay, so Giant Elk Laws, you're up. Natasha, you're on deck.
I'm just gonna headbutt it.
Cool.
Hey!
I'm gonna nut this fucker.
I'm a Glaswegian. Kiss this bastard.
So that's
Here, cast dice.
roll. That's a natural 20. Total of
Crits.
26
Pew, 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 pew.
is 2d6 plus 4. So 60, 20 total.
20 total damage.
yes.
And yours it's magical damage now, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Magical headbutt.
Oh yeah. So your antlers immediately just like blaze to life with this verdant green energy, and you just nut the crap out of this guy. Him, the cloud of daggers, the Modrons, all sort of stumble back, just along the organ keyboard.
Jesus.
Yep.
Anything else?
You know, no. You
No.
might want to do something. You might want to
No.
do something.
I'm just gonna stand
You're gonna stand there. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna take it.
I'm making sure this fool doesn't move.
Cool, that's fine. Natasha, you're up. James, you're on deck.
Fireball.
Fireball it is. Okay, so that's a
Love
dex
it.
saving throw
As
for
soon as
the
you get
Baron.
fireball, it's like fireball.
Right.
Fireball the fucker.
I have a +3 in elk for what the fuck?
He also has disadvantage on dex because of that
He-
phase.
Does
21.
Fuego.
dexterity saving throw. What are they looking to beat?
16.
They beat it.
Oh.
The Modrons, however,
Oh no! He's killed all
You guys killed my Modrons.
Yeah, Lours killed it with the magic headbutt.
I'm out.
Going home.
what was the what are they looking to beat?
16.
16.
What is just...
2 of them made it, 6 of them did not.
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
Acceptable.
So how much damage are we talking?
Let's see. Can I roll with advantage? Can I use my inspiration on this? He
For
says.
damage rolls, no.
Oh, not for damage rolls.
No. Inspiration is to like
Oh,
Oh,
Instead of-
attack roll saving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. Damn. So, okay, 23.
23, and it's half damage on saves.
Yes.
Okay, so
12.
It's 11. Rounds down.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Come on.
It
I'm
is
still
fire. though.
fine.
It is
I'm
fire.
still fine.
Bit of fuego. Little bit of fuego.
Little fuego. little fuego. So the Baron's on
Mm,
fire.
fuego.
Sound.
Hey, fuck you.
Modrons. Let's have a look at these guys. All the Modrons are dead.
Oh dear.
That vampire bastard.
There are many of them, but they are not a strong people.
Well. Well.
Well,
Unfortunately, they were all smelted into tiny little bronze pebbles where they stood. They fought bravely, though.
What about Lours?
I'm
Lours,
fine.
did you make a dex
Little
save?
crispy. I did 23.
Okay, that's fine. So you just take 11 points of
21.
fire damage.
Yes.
That's fine.
Little bit
I'm
of
still
fuego.
good.
Yep. So Lours is now a little bit on fire. Bagerac's reminded of
Singed.
how cool things are when they're on fire.
Hmm?
Bagerac is just reminded about how cool things are when they're on fire.
Especially when they look like they got horns.
Okay. Anything else from yourself, Natasha?
No, do you know what? Fuck it. No.
No, that's fine. James, you're up. Magemak, you're on deck.
Who killed my fucking Modrons?
That would be Natasha.
The vampire guy. The vampire guy.
Natasha, that's what I thought.
Shit.
Break her legs.
James, you're up.
I'm trying to attack it, but all of my attacks are cut. Shit. 18 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll some damage. Is this another rapier strike? Duck in, duck out maneuver.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Oh, fuck off. 10 again.
10. Okay. So yeah, between the everything being on fire and cloud of daggers, and also this dude just still is apparently standing through all of this, you're a little bit wary, so the attack doesn't quite hit with the ferocity that you'd anticipated.
Well, I
But
missed the first two.
the Baron is looking pretty beat up at this point.
God for that.
Anything else from yourself, James?
No, I just like the way.
Fine. Magemak, you're up. Faye, you're on
Oh,
deck.
sweet. I am gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
On Natasha.
Now, don't
Yeah.
forget.
On Natasha.
On Natasha. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. Why?
This is like his meme he put up the other day. And then I
Should
just
be
started
pet.
blasted.
Gotta avenge my fallen comrades.
All right. Roll to hit.
Is Natasha there? She's not responded.
18.
Natasha?
18 hits.
And I've got Bardic
I cast
Inspiration as
cutting
well.
words. I cast cutting words.
Okay. Roll your cutting words dice.
Eight.
Oh, shit.
8. The Eldritch Blast goes wide. Cutting words resonates in your ear, and you just.
You bastard.
Job he gets to do it twice.
You do have a second shot.
Yeah. I do.
God.
That one's a 9 to hit.
That misses anyway. She's thrown off your circuitry enough just to scramble your targeting.
You bastard.
Anything else from yourself?
No, I'm just gonna pass there.
Cool. Faye, you're up. Bagerac, you're on deck.
Quadruple tickle tickle.
Quad tickle tickle. Cool, go for it. Roll me some hits, please.
Okay. $17.
That hits.
My damage. D4. Bear with. Can't pick up the dice. There it is.
For those of you listening on stream, Faye is currently trying to roll on a dice tray on her chest whilst lying down and making an absolute pig's ear of the whole thing.
Now we're just waiting
Probably
for the cat
4
to
damage
lunge
for that
at her
one.
face.
4 damage. That's fine.
Go spoons. Attack her face.
24.
24 hits. Roll some damage.
Nanny?
Nani?
5.
5 damage is still damage.
5 damage. 13.
13 misses. So the first 2 strikes come in nice and clean. The third one, in the Baron's sort of mad thrashing to get away from the cloud of daggers, it just goes clang into the side of the organ.
I got a 9.
Also misses. You're too distracted by the noisy organ.
And then I run away.
That's fair. That is a valid tactic. Cool. So, now it is time for the Baron to do something.
Take some dagger damage.
He does. Can you roll me your dagger damage, please?
Yeah, better one this time. 11.
Okay. So you can see like a small amount of like the injuries have started to heal over, but the daggers are like really doing their job at like cutting out some fresh wounds going on there. At this point, the Baron is going to look at Faye and say, "Please, help me."
Oh no.
And I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Which I have disadvantage on. So that's cool.
That's cute.
That sounds like a you problem.
That'd be a 6.
6. Yeah, this seems like a thoroughly sane request for your trusted friend who should be heeded and protected. You are now charmed by the Baron. I must act to defend him as best you can.
Okay,
You
okay.
dumb bitch.
Okay. Bagerac, you're up. Relaxio, you're on deck.
I am just going to take a swing at the Baron again.
That is a valid strategy. Go for it.
And of course, I'm going to do it recklessly because I'm still raging the fact
Of course you
I
are. You are still raging for another 8 rounds.
He has a raging erection.
27 to hit.
Sorry, did you say 27?
Yes.
It's alright, because I thought I heard 57. I'm like, that's not a real number. Cool, yeah, 27 definitely hits. Roll some damage, please.
That would be 10.
Okay. So yeah, both hands on that sword. You come crashing down on this guy, and just you're starting to tear chunks into this guy now.
And then I shall turn and take a second swing at him.
Go for it.
Which is a 16 to hit.
16 hits. Roll some damage.
That would be 11 damage.
Fantastic. So yeah, you are like properly driving the point of everything that you own home right now.
And I shall walk away from him again. Just walk away.
Yeah, walk away.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. Right. So, Relaxio, you're up. Elk Lours is on deck.
Elk Law.
Nice.
Elk Lours.
I think I want to give him a go at the green flame blade.
Ooh. Ooh, that's one we haven't seen yet.
Lucky
Cool.
bar.
So I must make a melee attack. So I'm guessing I my fang
Yep.
against the creature.
Yep.
On a hit, the target suffers the attack's normal effects, and the green fire leaps from the target. A different creature, but obviously there isn't any.
Mm-hmm.
He will take 1d8 plus my spell. No, yeah, it's 1d8 damage. Okay, so let's roll an attack. The fang hits for 25.
That definitely hits. Get
Okay,
that
so
damage
he's
in there.
Damage of 4 plus, was it 1d? Forgot what I even said. Oh, ridiculous.
So it's
1d8.
normal melee damage plus a d8 of green fire damage.
I'll roll 1d8 now. 7. So it's 7 plus 7. We took 14 damage for that.
Ooh, tasty. You following that up with the sneaker up blade?
So yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Don't forget
It's
your
like-
Hexblade's curse on them as well.
Oh shit, yeah, so that was plus 3
Mm-hmm.
on that one. So that was 17, sorry. I was
Yep.
just hitting for 18 on that one.
Yep.
The attack will be a 7. No, 7 plus 3, so 10, sorry.
10 to hit was that, sorry.
So it was 18 to hit,
18
10
hits,
damage.
another 10 damage. Cool. Tell me, faithful servant of Mashork,
Oh, yes.
Hey.
how
Oh.
does one kill a vampire?
Well, you literally chop every part of his body off one piece at a time.
Cool.
That's
Found
clear.
the sack of
That's fine.
blood.
Like mad.
So
Fury
between
of attack.
your cloud of daggers, your furious sickle work, and your hidden blade, you chop every limb off of this guy. His bloated torso falling to the floor, his head hitting the seat in front of the organ, and then just rolling forward before looking up at you and just about managing to get the words out.
You
This
prick.
is not what I had planned this evening. And you watch as the remains start to turn to dust and crumble away into the floor.
Sucky little.
So as the remains of the Baron start to fall between the cracks in the floor, you all feel the manor begin to rumble and shake.
Uh-oh.
Parts of the ceiling start falling down around you. You begin to make your escape out from the organ room, back through the laboratory, Natasha grabbing what notes and the remainder of the syringe on the way out. And you just about manage to make it out through the front door as you hear the crash of the orrery in the main room start to collapse down. Safely out in the fields once again, you watch as the entire manor lifts from the ground in a storm of electric blue light. With a flash and a deafening boom, the building disappears into the ether. All that remains is a patch of disturbed ground marking the site where the building once stood, in a quickly dispersing green mist. Your nightmare is over, for this year, at least. And that's where we're going to end things tonight, folks.
I'd like to cast 8-hour spell of plant growth to make stuff grow there for a year.
That's fine. You can go ahead and do that.
Awesome.
So, that brings us to the end of this evening's adventure. Thank you, everyone, for playing, and everyone watching or listening live in chat. Hello to, we have a couple of new followers. So, hi, guys. We will be back in 2 weeks' time on Sunday, the 8th of November, 7:30 p.m. again, UK time. Until then, folks, stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, keep your distance, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.